Right guys, what is going on? Match reaction. Arsenal 0, Liverpool 2, and Arsenal are out of the FA Cup as Liverpool progress in the FA Cup. I thought it was a very entertaining game of football, to be honest. You know, this, out of every single game in the FA Cup third round, this was the game that everybody wanted to watch and everyone was intrigued about, and the game didn't disappoint. I thought it was a very good game. I really do. I enjoyed it a lot. You know, if you've not watched the watch along I did, go and watch that before watching this one. But yeah, very entertaining game. Both teams have had chances. You know, the woodwork was hit multiple times. But yeah, for Arsenal, 3 defeats in a row. You know, 2 in the Premier League. Now you're out of the FA Cup. Are you concerned, Arsenal fans? Let me know in the comments. You know, I think this is a concerning period for Arsenal. Post-Christmas, they've been shocking. Not won a game. Not won a game. And they look flat, to be honest, at the minute, Arsenal. They do look flat. Maybe teams have figured them out. You know, last season, they were unpredictable for Arsenal because nobody saw, you know, what was coming from Arsenal last season. You know, have teams figured them out? I don't know, but they're struggling. You know, the defeat today to Liverpool, the defeat to Fulham, and the defeat to West Ham. 2 at home, 1 away at Craven Cottage, and they're not performing well. I thought Arsenal in the first half tonight were okay. In the second half, they got battered. Like Liverpool dominating them, in my opinion, in the second half. They were by far the better team in that second half, Liverpool. And in the first half, Arsenal didn't batter Liverpool. You know, I think it was tactical from Liverpool, to be honest with you, and Klopp today. You know, for the first half, Liverpool were looking to play on the counter-attack. Klopp realised at half-time that didn't work. And, you know, he played the Liverpool way, which Klopp has played for like the past 7-8 years, you know, and played that way, and Arsenal just couldn't deal with it, to be honest with you. And you always felt a goal was inevitable for Liverpool, and it did eventually come, which we'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, 3 defeats in a row for Arsenal. It's poor. They're in poor form. Thankfully, they've got Crystal Palace, I believe, next week at home. So you would think that should be a victory for Arsenal, but with the form they're in, you don't know. For Liverpool, what a run they're on. You know, who can stop Liverpool at the minute? You know, what a brilliant run they're on. You know, they just don't seem like losing the game at the minute, Liverpool. They really don't. And, you know, I do believe it's out of Arsenal, Liverpool, or Manchester City for the Premier League title this season. And with Arsenal slowly starting to drop in some form and Liverpool gaining form, I think it could be Liverpool's to lose. But we all know Manchester City are going to be there. You know, this time of the year is when Man City turn it on and they go on a ridiculous winning run. But Liverpool are playing very well at the minute, and I think it showed in that second half. They were unbelievable in that second half of Liverpool, to be honest. They really were. For Arsenal, though, I think Arteta has to take some blame. I think, yes, he subbed on Martinelli in the 60th minute, which was always going to happen. Reece Nelson was never going to see out the whole game. But I think the substitutions of Trossard and Smith Rowe happened far too late. I think they needed to happen 70th, 75th minute. They didn't. I think they happened like 85th minute. Too late, you know, to change a game. And, you know, both of these teams, I can assure you, didn't want to have a replay. And, you know, there won't be a replay now. But I think Arteta, Trossard and the Smith Rowe substitution were too late. I thought Martinelli, when he came on, was very good. Yeah, we got past Trent twice. Yeah, we couldn't find anything from that, though. And, Arsenal, they hit the bar with Odegaard in the first half. I mean, Arsenal should have scored in the first half, in my opinion. They had a lot of chances, especially that Odegaard one. They should have scored. Saka, Nick, and Gomez. Arsenal, they nicked Liverpool high up the pitch many times in that first half, but they just couldn't score. And then Liverpool, and I said this in the watch along. Liverpool hit the bar just before half time with Trent Alexander-Arnold. He rifled it against the bar, and I said that's going to swing the momentum. That's going to make Liverpool realise that they can actually, attack this Arsenal defence. And second half, they were brilliant. They hit the bar again, Liverpool, in the second half. Jota from a Trent Alexander-Arnold free kick or corner. Can't remember which one it was. But then Liverpool finally did get the goal that they deserved, a Kiwior own goal. Trent with a wicked delivery. And, it's in that area where if it gets a flick from anybody, it's likely to be a goal. If it skims off the head, it causes absolute havoc. And it just went straight in. Ramsdale tried to come out and punched it, completely missed it. I don't know what Ramsdale's doing, to be honest, in that scenario or situation. But why is he coming out there? I don't know. Comes off Kiwior's head, and it goes in the back of the net for 1-0 to Liverpool. And Luis Diaz wrapping it up in the 95th minute on the counter attack for Liverpool. Arsenal needed to go for it, didn't they? They needed to score, and then Liverpool just killing them off on the counter attack with Diaz. Gravenberch gives it to Nunes on the left wing. He feeds it to Jota. And then Jota just has the composure to slip it into Diaz. Takes a touch out of his feet, Luis Diaz, and he rifles it into the near post, beating Ramsdale. Keepers don't like getting beaten at the near post, but I don't think Ramsdale could do anything about that shot, to be honest. It was so well struck by Diaz, and it's high into the top corner. But really good performance in that second half from Liverpool, and Arsenal just had no answers, if I'm being honest with you. They really struggled in that second half, Arsenal, and I think that's where they'll be concerned, and I think that's where Arteta will be concerned, because second half they didn't show up, and in the first half they weren't particularly great. Yes, they won the ball high up the pitch a lot of the times, but you expect goals from them, situations, and they just couldn't score in that first half, Arsenal. And then, like I said, second half, Liverpool they turned it on, Liverpool, and couldn't handle them. But guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of the match. Arsenal fans, how are you feeling? Getting knocked out of the cup. Liverpool fans, probably ecstatic. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, please like, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you later.